For a long time, I lived without hope of ever being pain-free. When I was 11 years old, I was diagnosed with a disease called Perthes. It caused my right hip joint to die, deteriorate, and then grow back abnormally. Throughout high school, college, and my early 20s, I had a total of 7 surgeries on my hip. And every time I went into one of the surgeries, I had hope that that this would be the one that would fix everything, that this would be the one that would take away all the pain. And then every time after all the rehab was done and the recovery time was over, and the pain was still there, that hope faded. I began to walk with a cane on the days when it was just too unbearable, and other days I just didn't want to get out of bed. I battled depression, thoughts of suicide. I was on high-strength pain medication for years. I really just wanted to be numb to the pain and numb to life. I remember through all of this, just crying out to God that He would take the pain away. I wanted to be able to roughhouse with my kids without feeling like I was going to be put out of commission for a couple days because of it. For a long time, I struggled with anger, and I just couldn't understand why this was the way it was. It took quite a while, but I finally came to a place where I was content to rest in the grace of God rather than in the absence of pain. And that's when things began to change. A close friend of mine started having a lot of back pain, back problems, and she was referred to Dr. Clift at a New Life Chiropractic. And she began to see results there and suggested that I should go give it a try. And I finally broke down and decided to go see Dr. Clift. I remember that first day walking in, I could barely walk. And even though that's how I came in, Dr. Clift was very optimistic, and he really believed that we could see improvement and change. So we set to work. The progress was slow, but there was progress. Then came a day when I went in for my normal appointment, and it had been 6 months since I started going, and so I had a checkup. And one of the questions was, how is my pain? When was the last time you felt pain in my hip? And I started to think about it, and I realized something. I couldn't remember the last time I had felt pain in my hip. I couldn't believe it. And the change since then has really just been nothing short of miraculous. Before going to a New Life Chiropractic, most of my days were filled with either dealing with pain or being afraid of the pain that I knew was going to come around any corner. Now it's more of a surprise than anything when I have pain in my hip. I can do things with my kids that I never could have done before. I am so incredibly thankful for my time with Dr. Clift and a New Life Chiropractic. It has truly been a life-changing experience.